Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to take a look at this World Tournament reward, Super Saiyan Gohan Youth. We're going to look at him at 55% in this video. From what I understand, he's one of the better World Tournament reward units. He looks very, very good on paper, and considering that he is a, I guess, quote-unquote free-to-play unit, with free-to-play stats, and I think he's going to perform very well under those conditions, and also the fact that he's unawakened and at 55%. So keep all those things in mind, that as this unit is rainbowed and then eventually gets an awakening, he's only going to get better, right? So part of what makes him so good is his super attack effect. He is an infinite defensive stacker, causes supreme damage to the enemy. And his passive is quite simple, but very effective. Attack and defense 158%. Reduces damage by 30% when facing only one enemy. And an additional attack and defense plus 58% when there's another Goku's family category ally on the team. So the reason why this passive is so good is when you've got 158% defense plus another 58% defense stacked into that and 30% damage reduction, that's very, very impressive, right? And by the way, this is like what I'm showing you here in this video. This is going to be a bare minimum Gohan. So like he's only going to get better from this point on, right? So if you grinded the World Tournament and you got this guy rainbowed, like kudos to you. You've got a really nice unit on your hands, I'm going to guess. We'll take a look here. So here's my team build. And what I'm doing is I am running him on the, whatchamacallit team, the Heavenly Event / Bond of Master and Disciple team. So what I'm going to do, linking partners, a little wonky. So remember this Gohan, because he's not awakened, he's only got 6 links, okay? Now I'm going to run him on rotation with this Gohan. Not the craziest linking partner, but he shares 3 links, and the 3 links he shares are actually very, very good with that Gohan. And I'm thinking of this Gohan as a defensive unit, right? So we're going to get Saiyan Warrior Race, 5% attack. We're going to get Gaze of Respect, yes, which is 2 key. But the big one is we're getting All in the Family, which is 15% defense, right? Yes. So the 15% defense from All in the Family is going to be like ridiculously good, right? Now, Z Fighters, on the turn that Piccolo and Krillin is around, will be able to pick up that attack link as well. Golden Warrior, on the turn that the STR Trunks is on rotation, we'll be able to pick that up. And then Super Saiyan, I don't know if we'll get Super Saiyan in here. Trunks has that as well. So between the floating supports and the on-rotation unit, we're going to be able to pick up most of his links as long as I put him in slot 2. So I feel like this will be a good team build for that. I'm just going to put this Tech Gohan and this AGL Gohan on one rotation, just let them link together. And then everything else is like floating supports. So on some turns, we're going to get this Gohan floating with extra defense support. Otherwise, we're going to have Trunks as a 40% support. Otherwise, we'll have Piccolo and Krillin. I think they're a 30% support. Yes, they're 30% support. Now, because we're running him on rotation with this Gohan, it's going to be really nasty because we're going to always have 58% defense support. And we're going to have some turns with the double Gohans, and he's just going to look crazy. So we'll see how he looks. So we don't have him rotation 1, we'll have him on rotation 2. So I think I like the rotation as is, so we'll just attack through here. This team, by the way, is going to be a very good defensive team, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, look at Gohan at 163k. So both the AGL Gohans, about 160k defense. And then look at Piccolo and Krillin. They're at 170k defense for like a farmable free-to-play unit. Like, very good. And the 2 AGL Gohans are infinite stackers. So that's like their floor right there. I don't know. The AGL Kid Gohan, the Heavenly Events Gohan, I would say he's probably like immediately underrated just because people don't see the flashy attack numbers from him, but the defense support and the stacking, like if you think of the way he supports your team defensively, it's just absolutely insane. Not to mention his active skill is probably one of the better active skills in the game, where he's got that, on-demand 30% heal, and then he's got like the B-Pan defensive buff. It's very good. I do like this Heavenly Events Gohan. I'm glad I at least got a copy of him, and I didn't have to try very hard to do it. Because I was skipping his banner, right? And basically I just did I just bought the 1 ticket multi, because sometimes if I'm going to skip a banner, I'll still do that because I feel like there's good value in that. And I pulled him, and I am so glad I did. I've actually used him quite a bit since getting him. Alright, so here we're going to have 4 out of 6 links. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior, Race, Gazer, Respect, all in the family. So defensively, like 95k. Now 95k doesn't seem that crazy, but remember, he's infinitely going to stack defense, and he has 30% damage reduction. The thing that's crazy is typically units with damage reduction are not infinite stackers, so it's going to be very, very nice to see how crazy his damage gets. So we'll let AGL Gohan do that. And then our World Tournament Gohan will do this. Now, I'm not expecting crazy attack numbers out of this guy, but I see him as just like a defensive wall, right? And once again, this is 55% full level 1 links. This is the bare minimum that this Gohan can do on a team setup like this, which I do think what I'm running here is actually a quite realistic team build. So yeah, under a mil, right? Nothing too crazy there, under a mil, but defensively he's going to be very, very good. And obviously if you have him, you know, rainbowed, he's definitely going to be over a mil. He'll probably be like 1.2 mil, something like that, 1.3 maybe. But rainbowing him will increase his stats significantly. So a 55%, not looking too great there offensively, but I think the defense is going to make up for it. Alright, so we'll keep the Trunks off rotation here so that we float back around. And let's just see what my AGL Gohans are looking like. Yeah, they're already over 200k defense. Like, this is a showcase where I'm not going to have to worry about dying. Who's, like, Krillin and Piccolo? Well, I guess actually the Tech LR Gohan is probably my weakest link defensively here. So, that kind of tells you how good of a defensive team this is. Not that Tech LR Gohan's known as a defensive juggernaut, but, like, he's not the oldest LR, so he's got, like, somewhat relevant defense for today's game. Okay. So, we've got the... That's the other thing. We can see super attacks, which is really, really handy, right? Okay, so right now... Yeah, we got the Z Fighter link, so that's going to be a nice little attack buff there, and we did not have that one last time. So yeah, look at that. 1 attack, and we're at 134k defense already. This is 55%. And keep in mind that 134k defense doesn't sound crazy, but we've got damage reduction on top of that, and he's going to stack again on this attack. So he's looking very good here for 55%. Level 1 links, like, yeah, I wish... Like, I actually would link level him, but I hate, you know, link leveling units that aren't fully awakened, because then he's going to awaken and he's going to gain, like, Shattering the Limit or something, and it's going to be level 1. And then it's going to take you just as long to get that one link from 1 to 10 as it would to fully link level him anyways. So, yeah, I'm just going to wait. But, yeah, now he's over a mil, because we got Z Fighters, and his defense is just going to be basically ridiculous. And since he's a defensive stacker, we will take him. We'll go kind of deep here and just see how crazy his defense is looking as a full level 1 link 55% unit. Now, I do understand that I am like absolutely smothering him in support, but I don't feel like, I said this before, I don't feel like it's artificial support. Like, I feel like a team build like this is actually quite realistic. Especially if you're running the Heavenly Events lead. It's not like an overwhelmingly full team. Now, once Super Vegeta drops, and you can run Super Vegeta and like the Super Trunkses, sure, they would be like some really good attack options. But like this rotation right here with this AGL Gohan and the Tech Gohan, you could make that a Super Vegeta Super Trunks rotation if you wanted to, and still keep the support the same, because in a normal team build you want floating support, and you know, having this AGL Gohan, it just makes everyone look so good. The AGL Kid Gohan, the Heavenly Events, like, he just makes everyone's defense fly off the page. It's so, he's so valuable that way. He's so good in that he's stacking, and then getting that Krillin Piccolo is a really nice free-to-play option to throw on the team as a support. Yeah, it's just, I love it. And then he can get the unit super attack, and Piccolo and Krillin get their best out of it from having the Kid Gohan. They're obviously they're made for each other, but yeah, it's just working out really nice. This World Tournament Gohan is just what this team needed. Like, he's runnable right now. Like, it doesn't matter that he's not awakened. Look at that. 170k defense. He's only had 2 attacks, and he's 55% full level 1 links. I'm just going to keep reiterating that, by the way. Now, we are getting 5 out of 7 links, but I am going to put him in slot 1, so he's going to dip a little bit. He's still at 170k defense, though. We didn't lose any defense, but we're going to go in slot 1 to ensure that we get the stack with him. Because the Goku's so low on health. And actually, with how weak of an attack stat he's going to put up, my AGL Gohan might still get another attack here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, 920k. So yeah, I'm definitely not calling this guy an offensive juggernaut or anything like that, but he's there for defense, and he can be very useful, especially as a free-to-play option for like a newer player that maybe this was your first ever World Tournament, and maybe you grind it up to 23 million just to get a copy. Like, boom, you've got like a fantastic unit you can throw on a team. Like, maybe you're someone that just got him, you're new, you've never beaten the Legendary Goku event. This Tech Gohan can help carry you through that, like, for sure. Because you can see I'm going through Legendary Goku event right now, and like this original Legendary Goku event, I feel like is like the perfect like training event for like newer players for like long events and difficult content, and like it's a great entry level like event to teach people about stacking and like how to value that, right? Because it's balanced very well where like he doesn't hit you crazy hard early on, he doesn't throw any crazy mechanics at you, he's not lowering your defense, he's not stunning you, he's not, you know, sealing you, he's not locking rotations, he's just nice clean battles all the way through. And he just progressively gets stronger. So it really was made to promote defensive stackers. And I would say for like a newer player that hasn't been able to tackle difficult content, units like this Gohan will help you tackle the Legendary Goku event, which I feel like is your first like entry level to difficult content as a newer player to beat. So yeah. Okay, this rotation, by the way, Gohan's defense is going to look a little bit crazy here because we're sandwiching him between two of the AGL Kid Gohans. Look at them at like 400k, and then the Tech Gohan's at over 200k defense already. Once again, I understand we are absolutely smothering him in defensive support here, but I do think this is actually a team build I would run. Now, let's say you're running him on a different team, you're still going to want supports floating around. So while you might not have him with 58% defense support, you know, doubled up all the time, you might have at least one or two like 30 to 40% support, so he's going to be getting something, right? And even if he's not getting as much defense support, the fact that he's a defensive stacker, you know you can get him to a level you need him to be, even if you don't have the same type of support. So yeah, 800k attack. His animation's kind of cool, and I like that it's really quick, but yeah, I really want him to take like a super attack. If we get him on rotation with Piccolo and Krillin and we can see a super attack, as long as it's not in slot 3, I'll make sure we eat a super to see if we can tank it. Because remember, that 200k defense stat we just had, that was with 30% damage reduction, which 30% damage reduction definitely will have a huge impact when your defense is that high. Where 30 and 40% damage reduction like basically isn't that good is on units like Zamasu, who's like, okay, 40% damage reduction, but I have literally no defense. Like, it's basically pointless because he's taking so much damage, the damage reduction just doesn't really have an impact. But when you couple that type of damage reduction with a healthy amount of defense, it pays huge dividends. It's very, very impressive. So I am quite excited. Now, here's the thing. I'm talking, you know, people on my Discord are posting like, yeah, I just hit 100 mil, or I got top 1,000, I got whatever, and it's like, props to all you guys, props to you. I love Dokkan. Dokkan's my favorite game. I wouldn't be like making YouTube videos on it, right? But World Tournament, I just can't stomach it. I'm sorry. I get my 30 mil and I'm out. As much as like, even if the rewards are this good, like this Gohan, this Kid Gohan is like one of my favorite characters in all of Dokkan. This is one of the best World Tournament rewards we've ever had. Even with all of the incentives and the extra rewards in this World Tournament, I still couldn't stomach myself to go for any higher. Like, I just wanted to be done. And I'm glad I got the copy, and then down the road, hopefully I just get lucky and pull them to Rainbow on the other banners, right? That's kind of the way I've rolled with World Tournament. I don't think I've ever done above... Oh, gosh. I don't think I've ever done above... I think top 10,000 is the highest I've ever gone. And that's about it. So here we are, Gohan, by the way, 227k defense. We're going to eat a super attack here, and I can pretty much guarantee it's not going to do anything. The other thing that's really good is that when you're running a team this defensive, you can, like, if you're playing like a stage with limited items that you can bring, you can just bring like Whis and Icarus, and you can just let the team heal yourself back up. Because when you have this much defense, you're going to heal so fast And I really demonstrate that in my, I did a video on what I feel is the best defensive team in all of Dokkan. I'll probably link that here so you guys can check that out. But a lot of these units you're going to see on there. Alright, 0 damage, right? Double digits? Yeah, double digits. I mean, in that God Goku, he can hit hard. Like, he's not like the weakest attacker in the game. He's definitely been power crept by harder content, but you know, you can get tagged pretty good if you don't have the right unit in front of that attack. So yeah, tanking that God Goku for double digits. What I'm really hoping to show off with this Gohan is that we can take a super attack from Int UI Goku, where my Gohan will have type disadvantage, and that Int UI Goku, you know, don't take it the wrong way, or don't get it misunderstood, that because this legendary GT Goku, or no, sorry, just the regular legendary Goku event, which I'm running right here, right? Because this event is so old, people kind of get it twisted that this event is now like very easy and like they don't hit hard. That's not true. Int UI Goku, he can still tag you for 400k plus if you don't have the right unit there. Yes, this event is much easier than GT Goku event and much easier than like the God event, but that doesn't mean that Goku does not hit hard, and he's still a good bar for like how good a unit is defensively. Actually, I'm not even going to grab that stuff. I'm just Gohan, do whatever. I wish I went to grab any of them because we got to watch this little extra animation, but this is going to take out the God Goku, and you can see this whole time, and I just haven't even been close to dying. Like, this team is so defensive, it's just like, I've never been at risk. Plus, you've got Piccolo hanging around telling you where super attacks are once in a while. And those of you that have watched my content for a while, if you've watched some of my showcases, like, I've actually died in showcases on this event, because in the back of my mind, you're like, yeah, Legendary Goku event, it's really easy, right? But you can still get tagged really good, and I'll be doing a showcase where I've got, like, Physical Kid Buu or somebody sitting on the end, and they get tagged with a super and I die. That is just not happening in this run. Like, the team is too good. You know, even my Floating Trunks, 150k defense, he's only at 55%. And he's just fine. Now, he's got type disadvantage, so he'll definitely get tagged hard here. But look, my 55% World Tournament free-to-play Gohan, almost 300k defense, 265. With that damage reduction, right? I'm going to put him in the middle so we get 5 out of 6 links here. And we literally have no chance of taking damage with the first 2 units. The only way we get hurt is if that Strength Trunks gets a super attack, and even then with type disadvantage, it's not going to be enough to kill us. It's not 480k where he's got 150, k defense over there. This is going to do nothing. And had it been the Tech Gohan, it really would have been nothing because we had type advantage on top of it, right? I think it would be really cool. I know I've heard some YouTubers talk about this, but like if there was more variety on like the skill orbs or equips that we could give them. Hey, we hit 1 mil. Look at that. That's from getting the links from the Strength Trunks on the end there. But yeah, what if we had skill orbs that gave like chance to guard or chance to be effective against all types? Just some more unique things. I think that would be really cool. Because could you imagine this Tech Gohan with guard, like guaranteed? Yeah, that'd be bananas. What do I want to do here? Because that Tech Gohan, like I said, he's my weakest link, right? 87k defense. I'll put him in slot 1. I feel like Goku's not going to hit me right away in slot 1. I mean, he probably will now just because I said that. And actually, oh, what am I talking about? We got Piccolo and Krillin here. Does he only foresee if I have Kid Gohan? Hold on. Oh yeah, we're not seeing super attacks because these aren't Kid Gohans. So yeah, if Piccolo gets supered, we definitely are going to get hurt here. We'll see. I don't think because he's not going to take damage from normals, and I think any of these units could eat a super and I won't die, and I think everybody's going to take double digits from normals. So I think we're fine here. I mean, if he supers this AGL Gohan, we're for sure safe, right? And I'm still working on videos. Like, it's actually been a pretty busy time now because I want to do videos on like all the new awakenings, all the new units. So I still have to get a Mighty Mass video done. I have to do a Jackie Chun video. And then World Tournament rewards are going to be coming in, I think, later tonight. Either tonight or tomorrow. Alright, let's see how bad this hurts. I don't think it's gonna... It'll sting. Yeah, 200k. That's fine. This is good, though, because then we can demonstrate healing on the next turn. I don't remember. I didn't pay attention to my orb setup, but I'd love to demonstrate some healing for you here. I mean, we could active skill heal, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I just want to see how much my... yeah, let's do this. I'm going to do this. No, I'm going to go crazy. Let's do this. Let's do the active skills because they're each giving a B-Pan defense buff. I want to see how insane Tech Gohan's defense looks like here. I just want to see how insane it looks. But what I was saying is we've got World Tournament rewards coming in. Oh, they only allow me to use one per turn? Oh, because I think my health had to be low enough so I can only trigger it once. That's fine. But we have World Tournament rewards coming in. Yeah, 700k defense for the other Gohan, 371 for the Tech Gohan. Just absolutely insane. So, we'll let AGL Gohan grab that. And then Tech Gohan, alright, I'm going to grab 2 orbs. They'll probably full heal us. Okay, we got about 5% health, but that was only 2 orbs, right? And then this is going to full heal us here. My plan is I'm going to do... This is the first time I've ever done this. Like on World Tournament, I normally summon my tickets like as I get them. But what I'm going to do this year is I saved up all of my tickets throughout the World Tournament. And so I'm going to wait till rewards come in because I get a few more tickets. And I am just going to do a full summoning video on the Dragon Ball banner and the World Tournament banner. There's definitely like a ton of units I'm looking for. So I'm hoping that I'll get some YouTube luck there and get some hype pulls. I definitely had the YouTube luck on my free ticket pull on the Goku Piccolo banner. I made a short on that. If you want to watch that, that'll just be on my channel. I don't know that I'll link that one up, but definitely, like, let's put it this way. Like, for skipping the Heavenly Events Goku Gohan and the LR banner, I walked out with some pretty good units for quote-unquote skipping those banners. We'll put it that way. Okay. So we'll go ahead and finish off this Goku. Let's just do, I mean... The video is getting a little bit long just because this isn't the most offensive team. So I think you can assume, you know, that Tech Gohan's just, he's going to continue to get stronger and stronger and stronger. I mean, I do want to, here's the thing. I could take this all the way to Int UI Goku. The thing is, we know what's going to happen. He's just going to tank double digits from a super. Well, okay, since this guy's strength, he might go down quick because we got a lot of AGL units. All right, let's just keep it going. We'll just keep it going. Alright, and we can take a super attack here. 320k defense. Absolutely ridiculous. We'll do this. We'll do that. And we'll do this. Alright, let's see what we take on this turn. The thing with UI Goku, you're like, yeah, it's going to take me forever to take him out. I think we might make this the last turn, guys. I know. I mean, I think you got the idea, right? Like, he's crazy. We're over 300k defense here. We're going to tank this super attack for nothing. Yep, nothing. Because keep in mind that 30% damage reduction on top of it. So, like, that's comparable to, like, a 500, 600k defensive stat or something crazy, right? Like, he's just bananas. So, yeah, we're going to end it there, guys. We got a good idea. This was, remember, bare bones. 55%, all level 1 links. So once again, you rainbow this guy, you link level him a little bit, he's only going to look better. So anyways, let me know what you think of this World Tournament Gohan. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.